Welcome to the Ecotoren. First, what is a village? A village is an organization which consists of all the private functions such as houses, market or others, and they are connected to each other thanks to the sharing spaces. It's a kind of skeleton that can be erected vertically in order to make a tower. However, the transition between floors is rude, and my will is to make a continuous path from the bottom to the top. In the 60s, the French architect Claude Parent elaborated a theory regarding to the oblique function. He says that all the facades should become workable in order to get the transition softened between horizontal and vertical axes. Moreover, we can save more space from each side of the slope. According to this, the concept of the Ecotoren is that all functions are recovered by the public space. Instead of having a boring staircase, the slopes are allowed to reach the upper floors. After a manipulation of the unit made by function plus cover, the concept leads to a continuous public space with different nature and size. The 3D here shows the program. The school and the wellness center are close to the ground, while the houses are scattered in the tower. In the middle of the building, a 12 meters high floor is dedicated to agriculture. On top, the floor has houses and tea garden. In terms of technology, the vertical village experiments new and low-cost devices, a combination of solar leaves and vibrowind. The first installation used photovoltaic, and the difference with standard panels is that the leaves can be a part of the aesthetic and dress all the facades. Then we can say that the performance is really interesting and the price as well. While the solar leaves catch the energy of the sun, the vibrowind consists of elements that wind makes vibrating and then generates electricity. Another important topic is the rainwater harvesting. The tower is full open and a lot of water flows on each floor. The water is collected, purified and reused to washing and drinking. As I said, the solar leaves and vibrowind are a part of the aesthetic. To emphasize the slopes, the devices are installed in front of houses and other inner rooms, but not for the public spaces. From outside, we immediately understand the contrast between indoor and outdoor spaces. This technology is very flexible. Indeed, the density of elements can be modulated to preserve a view or to close the facade. Then, there are sliding panels in front of the windows. When the panels are open, the leaves on it interlock the others instead of overlapping, and that is meant to preserve the solar gain. Regarding to the location, the programs needed a lot of ground for goats, chicken, and agriculture. Having all the fields in the tower would be very expensive to build, and so the tower is settled in the south of Eindhoven, in the middle of green areas. Here is the main typology of the floors in the tower. The most important part of this layout is how the gaps below the slopes are used. At several points, the angle is too narrow to have functions, so the gaps are full of earth in order to grow plants and trees. Now, let me give you a glimpse of the life in the tower. The first picture shows an outdoor auditorium on the foreground, dedicated to the school. But in summer, the swimming pool in the background has all doors open and uses the auditorium as a solarium. The second picture is the school. There are two rooms, and we can feel this contrast and this relation between the two floors. The third picture is the middle floor in the tower, dedicated to agriculture. The height is very important and allows to catch the sun. The last picture shows the rooftop with houses and garden, tree and nature. Finally, the concept allows a range of functions. There are agriculture, garden, playground, community activities, exhibition, camping, indoor and outdoor auditorium, experimentation, houses, swimming pool, and cave. And all those functions generate a real social life in the Ecotoren.